myself, Arvind, I train on AWS course as well as DevOps course. I have total 9 years of experience in IT industry. And from last 4 years onwards into this trainings on both AWS as well as DevOps. So far, I have taken around 65 batches. I have completed around 65 batches in AWS as well as DevOps, online as well as offline, like I used to take. So now we are going to start a new batch. This batch is starting from next week onwards, like next Monday onwards. Okay. Now let's get into the course details. This is like purely AWS, Amazon Web Services, and DevOps course. And it is online classes, no offline sessions, only online classes. This course is suitable for roles like cloud architect, AWS developer, AWS cloud engineer, DevOps engineer, cloud infrastructure administrator, and many other cloud related roles you can apply. In this duration of the course, we will be discussing about 20 plus AWS services and 10 plus DevOps tools. It includes 5 real-time projects combining both AWS as well as DevOps. At end of the course, I'll tell you how to prepare your resume, what points you need to add AWS related, DevOps related, your project related, because the learning is different and preparing resume is different. You need to prepare a resume in a way you are working in AWS as well as DevOps. It's not like you have learned AWS and DevOps in some institute. It should be like you have hands-on experience. In that way, you need to prepare your resume. And I'll take mock interviews after the course for only interested candidates. Daily assignments. After each session, I will give you one assignment. Like whatever the topics we are discussing in that session, based on that, I'll give you one assignment. You need to do that assignment before next class, and you have to post that in the group, WhatsApp group. I'll create a WhatsApp group for all the students. You need to post your task details, assignments, whatever you are doing. And if you don't do, like, if you're not able to do, you are getting some issues, you can discuss in that group. That group is for discussion also. After each class, I will share you soft copy of that topic, like whatever the topics we are discussing, the topic related PPTs and that session recorded video, I will share with you. Like within 2-3 hours, that will be received to your email ID, and you will having a lifetime access for that recorded videos. And the duration of the course is like 50 working days, means it's almost 2 months, 10 days. Overall, it is like 70 days, including Saturdays and Sundays. The session, it's like not 1.5 hours, it will be 1 hour only. No, this course duration, like daily 1 hour classes will be from Monday to Friday, Saturday and Sunday, holiday. We don't take sessions on Saturday and Sunday. Students can attend interviews after the course. If you are a fresher, you can join as a fresher, like you can give the interviews as a fresher. If you are an experienced candidate, let's say you are working in Java from last 4 years, you have total 4 years of IT experience. Then you need to keep first 1 year on Java, last 3 years you are working on AWS as well as DevOps. So we will prepare you in a way like you are working in AWS and DevOps for last 3 years. How much knowledge you will gain if you really work, that amount of knowledge we will give you in this 2.5 months. Any doubts here?
All good.
No questions? Next, prerequisites to learn AWS. Okay, I'm ready to learn Amazon Web Services, but I don't know anything. I don't know any programming language like C, C++, Java, HTML. So am I eligible to learn AWS? Means yes, you can learn. To learn Amazon Web Services, you no need to have any programming skills, coding skills. Nothing is required. If you have just basic computer knowledge, and with that you need to have Linux commands, Linux operating system knowledge also required. Not in depth, like basics is required. Even if you don't know Linux also, you no need to worry, because we will start our course first with Linux only. First 1 week I'll teach Linux commands, then we will jump into AWS. Then what are the prerequisites to learn DevOps? To learn DevOps, you need to have knowledge on any cloud platform like AWS, GCP, or Azure. Already we are learning AWS, so that AWS will be learning, and I'll teach you Linux. So with these prerequisites, you can learn DevOps also. These are the required things to learn AWS as well as DevOps. The main thing is Linux operating system. That is very easy, simple. You no need to learn complete Linux, just basic understanding, like how much is required for AWS DevOps. That basic stuff is fine. Now, jumping into our topic. What is today's topic? Today, we are going to discuss what is Amazon Web Services, why it is trending, like what are the important scenarios like which we use in day-to-day life with AWS, why it is most demand, like all these things we'll discuss now. Let's say I have a childhood dream to start my own IT company. I'm dreaming to start my own software company, okay, like a startup. To start an IT company, I need a minimum number of 100 servers. Minimum 100 physical servers are required for me. Yeah, we usually listen server, 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 but what is meant by a server actually? Let's see. You know, computer or a laptop. This computer or a laptop will have maximum 16 GB RAM, right? Like CPU cores, if you take like Mac, you can get up to 16 cores also, CPU. Storage, hardly 1 TB storage you will get. So this is the maximum to maximum high configuration you will get for any computer or any laptop. Now coming to server, so generally the price will be like, if it is Mac, like the depends on brand. If it is like Apple related, like it will be in 2 lakhs. If it is normal Dell, Lenovo, you will get for 1 lakh, 1.2 lakh also with the same configuration. But coming to this physical server, a physical server looks like this. It looks like a CPU, like it's a square type box. It looks like physical server will have high RAM up to 2048 GB. You see, observe the difference. For a computer, maximum 16 GB only, but for a physical server, you can get up to 2048 GB. It's not like fixed. You can buy a server for 10 GB RAM. You can buy a server for 20 GB, 30 GB, 40, 50, 60, 100 GB, 200 GB, 1000 GB, 2000, maximum 2048 GB RAM. Just like you can buy a laptop of 8 GB RAM, you can buy a laptop of 16 GB RAM, different configurations. Like that for a server, maximum you will get up to 2048 GB RAM. CPU cores, 496 cores you will get maximum here. Normally your laptop will have like i3 processor, means 3 core, 5 i5, 7 core, 5 cores, 7 cores, like maximum like 7 cores, 9 cores only you will get. If it is like Apple, you will get up to 16 cores. But for a physical server, you will get up to 496 cores CPU. Storage, you can store the data up to 64 terabytes. Whereas in a computer or a laptop, you will get up to 1 TB storage only. So if the server is giving you that much of configuration, the price will be also more compared to computer and laptop. It depends on the configuration. If you're taking like high-end, top-end configuration, it will be 10 lakh rupees. If you're taking some 100 GB RAM, 2 TB storage, then that will be some 4 lakh rupees. So it depends on the configuration, prices will also vary. So I need a physical server which is having 2048 GB RAM, 496 cores, 64 TB storage. So this kind of setup, this kind of configuration server I need. So the price of each server is 10 lakh. How many servers I need to start an IT company? 100. So 100 into 10 lakh, it's almost 10 crore rupees. I need to invest 10 crore to set up this kind of data center in my organization. This image, whatever you are seeing here, this data center, that is a group of physical servers together. Group of physical servers, like around 100 servers are there. This kind of setup I need to do in my organization. For that, I need to invest around 10 crore rupees. So this setup you call as data center. Okay. Why we are calling this data center? Because a group of servers are there together. So investing 10 crore only to buying the servers, not sufficient. Again, we need to install operating system in these servers. For servers, there are different versions of operating systems are designed, like Windows 2012, Windows 2016, Windows 2019, Windows 2020, 2022, 2023. If you observe in your laptop, you will install Windows 7 or Windows 8 or Windows 10, Windows 11, but you cannot use that version in a server. For servers, there are different versions designed. Normal laptop versions, the license will be around 1,000 rupees. If you want to install genuine Windows 10 or Windows 11, you need to buy that license for around 1,000 to 1,500 rupees. But these versions are highly cost, like around 40,000. How many licenses I need? I need around for 100 license, because 100 servers are there. So 40,000 into 100, almost 40 lakhs I need to invest to install operating systems. Then I need to install softwares in all of these 100 servers. Some softwares we can download it for free, some softwares we need to purchase. And maintenance, we have to take care of maintenance, because this setup is in my office. If you observe, your laptop is running continuously for 5 hours, it will produce heat. Here you have some group of servers, hundreds of servers are there. They cannot run for a long time if you are running that in a hot temperature, like in our like daily temperature. You need to maintain AC. If you observe in software companies, any software company, you will have AC. That is not for you. That is for computers and laptops. People think software companies will have AC for employees, but it's not for employees. That is for computer, because if you run your computers, laptops for a long time, it will not give life. It will become heat and it may crash. It will burst also with the heat. That's why you need to maintain AC. You need to provide internet connection for your servers, and you need to pay the electricity bills. Who have to pay? I have to pay the electricity bills, because this is in my office. This is my setup. Next time, it takes at least 1 week time to set up this infrastructure. This kind of infrastructure. This is a dedicated server room. I need to buy the servers. I need to install OS, install softwares, like internet. I need to provide everything to set up. 1 week it will take. So total cost, it might be alone like minimum 10 crores. To invest this kind of infrastructure in my IT company, I need to invest around 10 crore. So this is like not that much easy to set up an IT company, because 10 crores is a huge investment. Everybody is not ready to invest 10 crores to start. Even though they have dreams, that is not possible, right? So this is one of the biggest drawbacks in this physical data center. We call this kind of setup as physical data center. Why? Because we can able to see the servers, we can able to touch the servers, like shown in the second image, how he is touching, how he is physically accessing. So you can touch them, you can see them, because physically the servers are located in your office. So that's why we call it as physical data center or on-premises servers, because that servers are beside your premises, next to your cabin, in your floor only, right? So that's why we call on-premises servers or physical data center. But with this setup, we have some issues. Issue number one, it's a huge investment. It's not everyone's cup of tea. Issue number two, it is taking more time to set up the infrastructure, because uh, you need to buy, after they deliver, you need to set up the infra. It will take time. And issue number three, we have to take care of maintenance, because that is my own property. If something happened to that, like I need to take care of it. Just like you are buying a car, If you buy the car, that doesn't mean your job is done. Every day when you go outside, you need to uh, fill the petrol. You need to give the car for servicing. If something uh, tire punctured or whatever, like to clean the car, you need to give servicing. Like you need to take care of maintenance of your car. Same, if you want to set up this infrastructure in your office, you need to take care of maintenance. So these are like some issues. So to address these issues, whatever we are facing in physical data center, we have a concept for that. Any idea what is that concept? How we can address these issues which we are facing here? Any idea? Any guess? I have given unmute option for everyone. Ashish?
Just moving to cloud.
Correct. So whatever the issues we have with this physical data center, we are going to address with cloud computing. Okay. In market, we have some big vendors like Amazon. Amazon company has data centers across the globe. If you observe in this picture, across the globe, Amazon having data centers in Mumbai, Hyderabad, Singapore, Melbourne, Sydney, North Virginia, around 34 regions. Amazon company has set up the data centers. Data center means what? Some lakhs of servers. Lakhs of servers, they'll keep in a big building that is called a data center. If you want to show you, let me show you the image also. In Hyderabad also we have a data center, AWS data center in Hyderabad. Recently they have set up this in Hyderabad 1.5 year back. See, Pharma City దగ్గరలో సరికొత్త Amazon data center. Near to Pharma City, there's a new data center. It's outskirts of Hyderabad with a huge investment of 20,700 crores. They have started this data center with a huge area of 3,600. In 3,600 acres, they have started this data center. It looks like this. Inside this building, see, inside this building, if you see, it looks like this. This is not a software company where IT people will go there, sit and work. No, it's not like that. This is a data center. You will see some millions of servers there. They always make sure servers will run continuously, even for a millisecond, nanosecond also. There should not be any power cut. Even if a nanosecond also there is a fluctuation, your applications will not work. Like, let's say your Instagram or Facebook, if something applications are running, if the server, if the power cut is there here, like there will be a disconnection. So your Facebook application will be down if that is running here. So that's why like it will take like many precautions. Like it's like a huge investment. So this is like one data center in Hyderabad. These kind of data centers, Amazon has set up across the globe in 34 regions. So what Amazon company is telling, Arvind, you want to start an IT company, right? For that, you need to invest 10 crore. Don't waste your money. Instead, we already have data centers in various parts of the world. Whatever infrastructure you need, you just let us know. I'm telling Amazon, I need some 100 servers. I need 500 GB storage. I need this, that. I have my requirements. So Amazon company is telling, okay, fine, whatever you want, we will provide you all the services through a platform called AWS. So AWS is a platform. Amazon Web Services is a platform, online platform. We can utilize all the services from Amazon company, like whatever the infrastructure you need. I need 100 servers. Yes, you can create 100 servers virtually. I need 500 GB storage. Yes, you can create 500 GB storage. I need this much RAM. Yes, you can take RAM. So whatever the infrastructure you need, they are giving you virtually through a platform called AWS. Just like I'll give you one example. If you need a 15 GB storage, one option, you can go to your nearest to mobile shop. You ask them one pen drive, 15 GB pen drive, if it is available, they'll give you. So you got a 15 GB pen drive, you paid 200 rupees. That is like physical device. But there is another option also. If you need 15 GB storage, you can create a Gmail account. Google company will give you 15 GB storage. So will that storage, can you catch that storage? Can you hold that storage in your hands physically? Like how you are holding the pen drive. Can you access that physically, that 15 GB storage, which is provided by Google?
No, we can't.
That is a online storage, which is provided by Google company. You are accessing through a platform called Gmail, Google's service Gmail, right? Similarly, Amazon company also providing you services like servers, storage, RAM, database, different services it is providing virtually through AWS platform. Whatever the services you are utilizing, everything it will notice. End of the month, like how you will get current bills. You utilize, like you use fan, fridge, TV. End of the month, they will give you bills like that. Amazon also, it will notice whatever you're doing in AWS account. End of the month, it will generate the bills and you need to pay that bill. It is just like utilizing the services and paying the bills. Not only Amazon company, even we have Google company also. Google also having data centers across the globe. They also providing cloud services through a platform. Any guess what is that platform?
GCP.
Through GCP platform. Like that, Microsoft company also providing data centers. It is also giving cloud services. Microsoft having 50 data centers across the globe. They also providing cloud services through a platform called Azure. Not only Amazon, Google, Microsoft, there are plenty of vendors. IBM company also providing cloud services through IBM Cloud. Oracle also providing cloud services through Oracle Cloud, Tencent Cloud, Alibaba Cloud. Many cloud platforms are there. But among them, the most popular cloud is Amazon Cloud, first place with 33% like share. Next coming to Azure Cloud, around 22%. Then third one, GCP Cloud with 11%. Means around percentage means like 32% of the companies are going with Amazon Cloud, assume in that way. 32% of the companies are using Amazon. That means like most of the opportunities are for AWS. Based on the utilization only, you will have the requirements. So cloud computing, we have discussed. Cloud computing is nothing but instead of buying the physical servers, instead of maintaining the physical servers in your organization, we can utilize the same kind of services through a platform called Amazon Web Services. So for that, you need to pay the amount, whatever they're generating the bills. So this is called cloud computing. Any doubts in cloud computing?
No, Arvind, you can continue.
No, okay, fine. Next. As I told, I have started an IT company. In my IT company, there are 100 physical servers. In all these servers, I'm hosting one application. Like you all are aware of this website, e-commerce website, Amazon, right? www.amazon.in, where you can purchase TVs, electronic goods, like normal products. E-commerce website, that Amazon application, I'm running in these 100 servers. Now, a user from his computer, he opened Google Chrome and he's typing www.amazon.in. Now that request will go, once he hit enter button, that request will go to one of these 100 servers randomly. It will load the page and send him the response so that he can see this page. Once he hit enter button, immediately that request went in the backend, it loaded the application and it is giving you the response. But as a user, we don't know what's happening in the backend, how many servers are there in the backend. Normal users, what they'll do, just type www.amazon.in. Immediately they'll see that page. They'll search for the products they will buy. That's it. But backend process, like the request is going to the server, it is loading the page, sending a response. How it's happening as a user, he don't know. It's not like only one server will receive the request. See, there are millions of people who is accessing this website. In India, if 140 crore people are there, at least 1 crore people will access this Amazon website daily. Out of 140 crore people, at least 1 crore people will access this Amazon website daily. So this 1 crore requests are not going to only the third server. All the requests are distributed between these 100 servers. Like 1 lakh requests will go to first server, 1 lakh will go to second one, 1 lakh go to third one. Like that, it will split so that there should not be any burden for one particular server. It is distributing the work and giving the responses. Customers are happy. They are buying the products. That's going on. Like normally, on an average, this website is receiving 1 crore requests per day. And these requests are distributed among these servers equally. Now, Amazon company is planning for Great Indian Festival. They will announce 1 week before only, like this Great Indian Festival coming soon, coming soon. They'll give advertisements through different platforms so that more people will attract to buy the products. And the day has arrived. Tomorrow is the Great Indian Festival sale. They are giving flat 20% discount on HDFC credit card and SBI credit card. Like more people are showing interest to buy the products because they're giving offers on iPhone. Now, midnight, 12 o'clock, sale is started. Around 2 crore requests are coming. Normally, on whole day, there will be only 1 crore request, but midnight, 12 o'clock, around 2 crore people, they're ready with their mobiles, laptops, computers to browse that application. These 2 crore requests are distributed between 100 servers. Normally, each server will receive 1 lakh requests daily, but now it receiving 2 lakh requests. In that particular moment, 12 o'clock, it received 2 lakh, 2 lakh, 2 lakh, 2 lakh like that. What happens compared to normal days? The CPU utilization will be increased. The burden on the server is increased because more people are accessing. Okay, fine. Like let's say on first server, the CPU utilization is around 30%. On second also 31, third 32, fourth one 30, like 29, 28, like that CPU utilization is there. But again, after 2 hours, midnight, 2 o'clock, now 5 crore people accessing this website. That means more number of people are accessing means more traffic is coming. But number of servers are same, 100 only. What happens? The burden on the servers are increasing. How much they can do, that much they are doing. Like maximum CPU utilization went to 100. Beyond 100, it cannot do. After CPU utilization is reaching to 100%, what happens? Servers will crash. All the servers are crashed. After servers are crashed, even if still people are typing www.amazon.in website, they'll see this page. What is that page? This site cannot be reached because our requests are going, but it is not able to load the application because of server is down. We usually listen this word server is down, server is down. When you go to internet shop, can you apply a PAN card or can you apply a voter ID card? If you ask, they'll say server is down. Can you come after some time? The reason, if more people are accessing that website at the same time, if it is not able to handle the traffic, CPU utilization reaching to 100%, server will be down. Now, see, imagine the situation, midnight, 2 o'clock, Amazon website is down. How to bring back that website? One option, you need to buy extra 200 physical servers. But that is a huge process. If you order that servers today, that will be delivered after 2-3 days. You need to install OS, install softwares. There is at least it will take 1 week. That means up to 1 week, your website should be shut down so that you will get a bad name. Your Amazon company, this website will get a bad name. People will not buy products from you. Instead, they'll go to Flipkart or some different e-commerce website. That's a huge loss. The other option is you need to bring your employees. You should call him and you should ask him to come to office urgently. Like there's a website is down. We need to troubleshoot. We need to fix. Even if you call midnight, 2 o'clock, they'll come morning only. So next day morning, they'll start working on it to troubleshoot. They'll kill unnecessary processes which are running. They'll remove unnecessary information like data, whatever processes, huge process, it is taking more memory. To troubleshoot also, at least it will take 2-3 hours. That means overall from midnight 2 o'clock to next day afternoon 2 o'clock, around 12 hours, your website is down. Oh, see, next day 2 o'clock, they brought that website back, but at least like 12 hours, your website is shut down. If you see, normally one minute or 10 minutes in that particular duration, only some lakhs of orders will be happening in the Amazon website. Some lakhs of transactions will happen all over India. If your website is down for around 10 hours or 12 hours, that will be a huge loss. And it will not create a good impression also. If your website is down, people will feel like this is not some genuine website. They'll have trust issues. You're interested to buy iPhone, but while you're ready to make the transaction for iPhone, you will have trust issues. Maybe if the website is going down, whether I can recover my money back or no. Why to take the risk? We'll go to the Bajaj Electronics and we'll buy. Like that, people will think they'll have trust issues. So this is a huge drawback if you run your application on physical servers. Understood till here? Concept.
Yes, sir.
How to address these issues? Now, to address these issues, the only way, don't use physical servers. Let's jump into the cloud. Now, I have created AWS account. In AWS cloud, I am launching virtual machines. 100 virtual machines I launched, and I have deployed Amazon website. And I'm pretty sure these 100 servers are not sufficient. Normal days, these are sufficient, but on Great Indian Festival, these are not sufficient, right? So I have written one condition. If CPU utilization is crossing 60%, AWS, can you please launch one server? I'm asking, I will not launch, Aravind will not launch. Aravind is asking to Amazon, can you please launch one more instance if it is crossing 60%? It's like earlier only I'm informing. Before reaching to 100% only, it's like alert. Uh, when it came to 60 only, then immediately I'm telling to AWS, can you please launch one instance? Like that, how many instances you need, it will ask. I'm telling like maximum 1,000 servers I need. It depends on the traffic, maximum 1,000 I need. I'm giving one big number. Assume now the CPU is crossed 60%. It is like 62%. 62 is greater than or equal to 60. Condition is true. So immediately AWS will launch one instance, and within next minute, it will deploy the application. Now this instance is ready to receive the traffic. So now total 101 servers handling the application, and these 101 servers are receiving the traffic. Like before that 1 minute, only 100 servers are there. Only these 100 servers are receiving the traffic. But now one more server is added into the list. Now the work is distributed between 101. But if more people are accessing, again, traffic will increase. If traffic is increasing, CPU will cross 60. If CPU is crossing 60, again, one more instance will launch. So based on the request, traffic will increase. Based on the traffic, CPU will cross. If CPU is crossing, instances will increase. Capacity of servers will increase. So this capacity of increasing servers, we call it as scaling up, scale up concept. Assume end of the day, 10 crore people accessed our website on Great Indian Festival. Around 10 crore people. Normal days 1 crore, but on Great Indian Festival, 10 crore people accessed. So the servers scaled up to 500. 500 instances are launched. Even though you kept maximum 1,000, it launched up to 500. Users are happy. They purchased all products. They have ordered them. But next day, we don't have any Great Indian Festival. So is it really required to maintain 500 instances? Not required, because we don't have the traffic right now. If because of no Great Indian Festival, no offers, why people will show interest to buy the products? They'll not show interest. It's like normal regular days, 1 crore requests only will come. For that 1 crore request, why to maintain unnecessarily 500 servers? So that's why I'm telling to my AWS, if CPU utilization is less than or equal to 5% for any instance, kindly terminate that instance, please. I'm requesting to that AWS. If you find any server is relaxing, it is not having any burden, it is not having any workload. If it is enjoying, you please terminate that instance immediately. So according to this condition, if all 500 instances are just relaxing, no work, nobody is accessing the website, then for all instances, it will be less than 5 only. In that case, according to the condition, it will terminate all 500 servers. Then your website will not work. So that is also a problem, right? That's why I'm giving, hold on, you please run the website in at least 100 servers, except the 100 servers, wherever you observe CPU is having less than or equal to 5, you terminate only those instances. Because at any point of time, we need our application should be running in 100 servers, right? So this concept of decreasing servers we call as scaling down. So overall, what I can say, in cloud computing, you have scalable concept. That means you can increase the capacity of servers and you can decrease the capacity of servers based upon the traffic. But in physical servers, you cannot scale up and scale down automatically. So this is called scalable concept in cloud computing. Any questions? Nothing?
All good.
Okay, fine. Next, we'll see the differences. Like when the cloud computing is not there, like earlier how it was, and now after cloud computing came into the picture, like what differences? Earlier, if you want to start an IT company or if you want to host any application, you need physical servers. But now you don't need to buy physical servers. You can virtually create servers through some cloud platforms. It's like rental, like rental kind of scenario. You utilize the servers, you launch, utilize, and end of the month you pay the bills. And here, if you are planning for Great Indian Festival, 1 month before only you buy extra 300-400 servers. You need to do the setup. You need to install operating system, install softwares. You should be ready. You should be ready with more servers. But here, automatically scale up and scale down will happen according to the traffic. So you don't need to worry. It requires our own team for maintaining that infrastructure and for monitoring the infrastructure. It needs a lots of efforts. But here, no maintenance, nothing. AWS support team only take care of maintenance. This is just like if you buy a car, you have to take care of maintenance. You have to take care of everything like servicing the car. You need to fill the petrol. You have to invest 10 lakh rupees for buying the car. But here, if you want to travel to your office, you don't need to buy the car. Like the other person, what he is doing, he's booking the cab to Ola platform or Uber platform. The cab is coming to his home for pickup. While going to office, if petrol is not there, petrol is completed, who will fill the fuel? Not me. Ola driver will fill the fuel. Once he dropped me into that location, my office, he will show the bill like 200 rupees or 250 rupees. According to the distance, how much the bill is generated, I need to pay the bill. That's it. After paying the bill, there is no relation between that cab driver, that cab and me. There is no relation. I just utilized the service and I have paid the money. But here it's not like that. If you got the car, if you buy it for 10 lakh, whether you are utilizing the car for your office, you are not utilizing, you need to pay the EMI. So that's some similar example which I can tell you to compare with physical data centers and cloud. Here you need to troubleshoot if something went wrong, but here you no need to do because servers will never go down. That assurance is given by AWS. It is providing you service level agreement, SLA. And here you have risk of data loss if some damages occur to your physical servers due to natural calamities like disasters, earthquakes. If the servers are damaged or broken, if your building is collapsed, you have to lose your data, no option. But here you will never lose your data because your data centers are in multiple regions: Hyderabad, Mumbai, Sydney, North Virginia, Tokyo. If you kept your data in Tokyo and North Virginia, in worst case, if Tokyo is completely gone, still you will have your data in North Virginia. Generally, that will not happen. Like region will not go. But in that scenario, also you will have this. They're telling like we have backup, so you will never lose your data. Here you have to pay whether you use it or not. That means you invested 10 crore for buying the infrastructure servers. Now, whether you are utilizing it or not utilizing, you have to pay that you already paid. But here, if you want to use, then only pay. If you're not using, then don't pay. It takes a lot of time to create the infrastructure, at least 1 week. But here, within 1 minute, you can create 100 servers. Within 1 minute, you can launch 500 servers, 1,000 servers, 10,000 servers. It's like immediately quick provisioning you can do. It is very less user friendly compared to cloud computing. But here, if you have internet connection, you can access the infrastructure from anywhere, from your computer or laptop. This setup is cost because you are purchasing everything. This is like economical. You are getting in affordable prices because you are not purchasing here. These are some differences between physical data centers earlier, before cloud and after cloud. And this is the recent quarters cloud share market. Like AWS is standing in the top position, 32%, Azure is 22%, GCP 11%, Alibaba Cloud, IBM Cloud, Salesforce, Oracle Cloud, Tencent Cloud, like with very less share. And in AWS, we have different types of certifications like cloud practitioner. And next comes associate level. In associate level, we have solutions architect, SysOps administrator, and developer. After doing this course, you are eligible for the basic cloud practitioner one, associate level 3. All these 3 certifications you can do. For doing the professional certification, you need to finish associate level. So with this course content, you can do all these associate level certifications. So no worry in that. The batch is going to start from 23rd of September, that is Monday. 23rd September, Monday onwards. So classes will be 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. daily 1 hour. And the course curriculum, whatever we are discussing, like what are the topics means, you can go to my website to see the list of topics what we are discussing in AWS and DevOps. Here you can see AWS course curriculum, and here you can see DevOps course curriculum. In AWS, we are covering these topics like AWS overview, some of the things we have discussed today, like fundamentals of data center, fundamentals of servers, what is cloud computing, like different cloud vendors. These topics we have discussed today as part of the demo class. Scalability also we have covered now. It's not like completely, again, we'll be discussing practically everything, but this is just like an introduction to AWS. And we have discussed global infrastructure, like Amazon having data centers across the globe in 33, 34 regions. And these are all like topics we'll be covering here. Linux for 1 week, then EC2 service, CloudWatch service, SNS, EBS, IAM, CLI, S3, VPC, EFS, like all the listed one we are going to discuss in AWS. Coming to DevOps, in DevOps we will be covering like SDLC, Agile, DevOps methodology differences, GitHub, Jenkins, Docker, Maven, Kubernetes, Ansible, Terraform, Grafana, Prometheus, scripting, pipeline project, and at end of the course, resume preparation and interview questions.